I saw it before I sat down, a plain white sticker stuck to the cloth napkin at my place setting. Hello, I'm the disappointment, in all caps, black marker, smiling face drawn under it, like it was some joke. My stepmom snorted when I froze. Well, it's true, she said, sipping her wine. The table laughed. Dad didn't, but he didn't stop them either. I stood up, clinked my glass with the fork, calmly. Their laughter died fast. I'd like to make a toast, I said. They waited for the punchline. I gave them a funeral. To the last time you'll ever see me. Dad's face dropped. My stepmom blinked. Then I turned, walked out the French doors, and left behind one final envelope. People think betrayal is loud, screaming, slamming doors. They don't understand the quiet, how silence cuts sharper when it comes from someone you once tried to love. Dad wasn't always like this. Before her, we used to build tree houses and eat grilled cheese at midnight. He called me Champ back then. I started losing him the year Mom died. I lost him completely the day he married her. Tracy, my stepmother. Fake tan, real cruelty. The kind that always hides behind a laugh. At first, she was polite. Too polite. Then the small cuts began. You still livin' there? Still figuring life out? Then came the whispers at parties. He never really got over the phase thing. You know how sensitive that one is. I'd walk into a room and watch conversations fall off cliffs. Dad never defended me, never noticed. Or maybe he did, and just didn't care enough to stop it. I stayed quiet for 3 years. Sat through dinners where I was ignored. Holidays where my name was an afterthought on the gift tags. Then, last Christmas, I found a folder on Tracy's laptop. She left it open. She was drunk. She always got sloppy when she won. Inside were screenshots, my private messages to Dad, ones he never replied to. She had forwarded them to herself, labeled the folder Exhibit A, Drama Queen. She mocked my grief, mocked the way I'd tried to stay close. I copied every file onto my drive. Didn't confront her, didn't scream. I started planning. Dad's 60th was my deadline. Of course she planned it. I RSVP'd yes with a smile. And in the weeks before, I made moves, quiet ones. I sent anonymous emails to a few of her colleagues, linked them to a burner account I'd created. From there, I leaked snippets of the screenshots. They weren't explosive, but they were ugly enough, made Tracy look unstable, cruel, manipulative. Then I uploaded the full folder. Every message, every edited email, every fake text she'd sent from Dad, to a hidden drive. On the day of the party, I printed the link, sealed it in an envelope marked, "For when you wonder why." They thought I'd play my part, smile, nod, sit silently while Tracy made digs between courses. But that name tag? That broke the script, so I wrote my own ending. As I left, I dropped the envelope by Dad's cake, between the candles and the lies. I didn't look back. They tried calling. I didn't answer. I watched from a distance as the story spread. Tracy was removed from a board position within a week. Some of the family stopped returning her texts. Dad showed up at my apartment once. He looked thinner, older, held the envelope like it weighed 20 pounds. "I didn't know," he said. I nodded. "You didn't want to." He stood there for a long time, waiting for something. Forgiveness, maybe? Closure. I closed the door instead. I wasn't cruel. I was clear. I didn't want revenge. I wanted release. And I got it. They still talk about that party. How I made a toast that shattered a room. How I walked out without raising my voice. Sometimes silence makes the loudest exit. I don't need their regret. I just needed them to remember. The disappointment they dismissed was the one who finally left the table and flipped it on the way out. Word count 947. Let me know if you'd like to explore a post-revenge confrontation, if Dad ever gets his chance to change, or if Tracy tries to retaliate.